Hey everybody, welcome back to Covers and Commentary, and welcome back to what has probably, or will probably be, the most quickly edited together episode of Drummer Reacts, because as of right now, at time of recording, it is 10:30 on a Monday night, which is normally when these videos go out, but over the weekend, I not only dealt with a bunch of issues with my car, which if you follow my community posts, you see that, but also this has just been a great week for copyright because I had a ton of things planned for the first take, and apparently the first take and Sony are like that, so that was fun. So this is going to be the most quickly edited together episode, and because so many of you requested it, I'm just skipping to it because I figured it's probably going to be a safe one. We're watching 66 Samus, who I was not actually super familiar with before this. I knew he had, like, some of his reaction videos had popped up in my feed. I saw some clips from them. The thing that I actually recognized him from, or recognized the channel that he runs from, was him playing a snare drum made out of Legos. I remember seeing that. That was kind of cool. But he's playing, or hearing, Led Zeppelin for the first time. So this will be really interesting to see, actually. I wonder... I don't think they're going to play, like, the Immigrant Song or anything, because, God, that's a copyright nightmare. Oh, Led Zeppelin. I hope this isn't a copyright nightmare. If you're seeing it, it's not. If you don't see it, then, well, I don't know why I'm saying this, but it is. Let's get started, and I'll deal with it later.
My dad's probably like, I used to play you Led Zeppelin songs when you were a kid. How the f do you not know this song?
Right.
Sorry, Dad.
Oh,
is this
boy.
Zeppelin?
We didn't
What
give
is
you
this?
an easy one.
Motherfuckers, give me a 10.5-minute song.
I really hope you haven't heard this because this is going to be an incredible video.
I love his double bass use, but I'm trying to
I've
hear...
never heard before. Crap my pants. Yeah.
Is this a... I can't tell which song
So
that
for anyone
was.
who doesn't know, on YouTube, you're 66 Samus.
66
what
Samus.
are you known for playing? What's your wheelhouse, and what totally scares the living daylights out of you?
I'm used to doing the metal stuff, of course.
Yeah.
You know, double bass and blast beats. What scares me? Odd time signatures.
Odd time signatures.
You had to throw some odd times in there, huh?
The rules for this challenge are
I
we're going to
hate
give you a
odd time
song
signatures.
you've never heard before. We're going to take the drums out, so you can come up with any drum part you want, and then at the end of the video, we'll play you the original
Is this
song with the
Achilles' Last
drums in,
Stand?
and you'll see how creative you got or how close to the original you got.
That
Cool.
riff sounds
I'm probably
familiar.
gonna have to buy you guys a new drum stool after this, because I'm so nervous that my crack is just sweating into it like crazy. So,
Well, it's going to get worse, so...
Bro.
alrighty. Let's see what you got.
The
Alright, man.
drummer swamp butt is real
Doesn't sound
sometimes.
familiar yet.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yes, I got it right. This is absolutely Achilles' Last Stand.
I don't think I know this.
Those doubles he has too,
Pretty
because
funky.
yeah, because one of the things that's crazy with this is, like, a lot of Zeppelin songs do this, where you have those crazy, like, boom, 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 boom kind of thing, where it's like doubles or even triples on the double bass, which John Bonham was known for having. I believe it was a 20-inch kick, single pedal, and he's doing these crazy, like, dun 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 kind of things with his feet. And, like, you can get it if you're like, you know, either heel toe game or your, you know, bounce game is really good on the pedal. But he does stuff that you would be like, okay, well, this is probably something that would be good to have as, like, a double bass play, but he's doing it on a single kick. So really good. No way. Did he just...
Can I guess what song this is?
He got it.
You can guess what it is.
Because I know I know names of songs that I know I never listened to. Is this Zeppelin?
Well, yeah. You listen to the vocals, you know.
I don't know this song though. Is it Over
Plant's
the Hills
vocals.
And Far Away?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Oh, that's a good guess,
yeah, I don't
though.
even know then.
So, you guessed it was Zeppelin,
Yep.
I assume because of Robert
Yeah.
Plant's vocals.
Yeah,
You wouldn't get
exactly.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
But this song, you clearly have never heard the original drum part.
No.
For your
Not bad.
knowledge, this is one of the Mount Rushmore drum recordings from John Bonham.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah.
What are some things that jumped out at you that you noticed just after a first listen?
Just trying to get a feel for the guitar accents and where to put some fills and crashes and stuff.
Isn't there? I'm trying to think which odd time signature part they have here.
The rush beat a little there on the ride,
Oh,
like kind of getting the feel for that. That kind of sound like that would.
So he says Rush beat, and for people who don't know or maybe haven't listened to Rush or whatever the case may be, so Rush, when you had Neil Peart, which actually these are Neil Peart's signature drums, but he would always do this kind of like, can't even. Kind of thing where he would always, it was never just da, 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 it was like da, 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 da. You want a good example of it? Listen to Subdivision when it gets to the chorus in Subdivisions. In the hustle, da, 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 da. Just after the chorus is where you hear that. So anyway, Rush beats are just freaking iconic.
Would work for some of the parts. I don't think I could really do a blast beat on this one. It might not be fast enough.
No, don't you?
It would have to be like a.
Please don't do a blast beat on this.
So when you're learning music, like what's your process?
Is that an electric kid he's on?
Depends on how fast I need to learn a song. If I have the time, I'll listen to it as many times as I possibly can.
Yeah.
If I'm on a tight schedule, I'll usually record myself a little audio cheat sheet. I'll grab a vocal microphone, and I'll kind of plan out, 4 measures before I want to do something. I'll speak it in the microphone, whether it's a or like some kind of fill, or be like, do a blast beat, something like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of my best way, rather than reading a chart, than just like an audio cue for myself.
Hold on, wait. Can he explain that again?
Before I want to do something, I'll speak it in a song. If I have the time, I'll listen to it as many times as I possibly
which I do
can.
that as well. You'll love Wednesday's video. I did
that. I'll usually record myself a little audio cheat sheet. I'll grab a vocal microphone, and I'll kind of plan out, 4 measures before I want to do something. I'll speak it in the microphone, whether it's a or like some kind of fill, or be like, do a blast beat, something like that.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he's making like another audio layer, because obviously you'll have the audio tracks for the drums, and then it sounds like he's got a vocal track layer that he's putting in where he'll listen through with his ideas. So instead of writing it down on a actual paper, like he's not making his own notes, he's speaking them. That's
kind of my best way, rather than reading a chart, than just like an audio cue for myself.
We didn't give you an easy one.
No, you didn't. This one's pretty hard, because I think there's a 5 or 6/4 timing break in there, or 6/8 timing.
Create your own like cue track, basically.
Exactly, like an audio cheat sheet, I call it. Hopefully this works. I don't know if you guys have had somebody do it like this before. Start me right after I said the first one. I feel bad. This might take longer than usual with these things. You don't have to record yet. I just want just play it, and then I'll tell you when to stop and like when I want to punch something in there.
Yeah, cool. Got it.
And back to the verse. And back to the verse. Keep it going. Here comes the verse.
Let's see what we got here. All right, so I need to give myself a warning for. Let's see.
This is probably one of the most unique note-taking methods I have ever seen. Like, from my work and from the people I've worked with in the past, you make a scratch sheet, or like my method is I just try to play by memory. Now, if it's a long song, I will make notes, and when I was working in the studio, I was on the clock. I would, make notes so that so it seemed like I was actually doing something and not wasting everybody's time, but also because it did give me something to look at. Now, when I'm doing drum covers, where like this Wednesday I'm doing the full version of the Bling Bang Bang Born cover that I've been working on, and I just go through, like he said, play it as many times as I can and listen to it as many times as I can, and then I will just lay it all out by memory, because at a certain point it's just ingrained in you. Like now I can go pretty much anywhere and just play that song for whatever, if somebody has a performance they want me to do and they're like, hey, can you just play a song in the middle or whatever, I can do that. But yeah, this is really unique. He's actually just speaking the part that he intends to play. I never thought to do something like that. That's really cool, actually. Huh.
Oh, I want to hear it again, actually. Click speeds up a little bit there. I guess they recorded this without a click.
Yeah, that's true. They wouldn't
All
have.
right, let's give myself a little warning there to keep going. After this break, it goes to the verse again, same verse beat. Yeah, just play it for now.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna give myself a cue for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It does go to 6/8. I
Whatever.
knew it. I
That should
hate
be
that.
okay.
Oh no.
Does it usually take this long, Brandon? I'm sorry.
You're good to go.
Yeah,
I
really.
gotta see you
Take
nail
your
this on
time,
the
man.
first take.
I hope so. That's the point of
That's
the
the goal.
cheat sheets.
Keep going with this verse beat.
All right, man. How did that whole part of the session go, putting that together?
That was fun. Lots of fun. So hopefully my audio cues will be good enough to where I can get through it without crap my pants.
Cool, man. So we've got the track loaded up. Do you want to give this a first run through and see how it goes?
I'm gonna treat it as my final take.
Oh, he's just
So,
going
I like
for
your
it.
style.
I love it.
All right, let's give it the try.
Throughout the performance, you will hear the audio cheat sheet that Samus recorded. This is his first and final take. Oh, how long is, I forget how long. So we got we'll say 5:40 to 15 is a 10-minute song. All right, let's do it. He's got that double bass down, though he's doing it with double bass instead of.
Keep it going. Play the same beat. Keep going.
I like
Keep it
it.
going. Here comes the verse.
This really works for him. I might do something like this. I never thought to do that, but that works so well. Because, like, listen, you can hear him. Like, keep going, keep going.
Keep it going. Play the same beat. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Here comes the verse.
Yeah, so he tries to get it in, like he said, about well, in this case, I would say 4 beats or a bar before he gets into the transition. He tries to get it in there, which gives him a cue to start, roll, and boom, just like that. I like that.
Keep it going. Here comes the verse.
He's really on that double bass, and I love it.
All right, keep going. Same beat.
I'm sorry. Can we do that again?
All right, keep going. Same beat.
I wonder, just real quick, I wonder if he's also using that as like, okay, because he said it, say, okay, keep going. As he's playing, he knows that because he said keep going, he has time to, stick a fill in there. I don't know if that's exactly what he's doing, but that's what I would do, is if it's like, all right, keep going, you have more time, and like, oh, I have time to make another fill. Like, you can use it for multiple things. Interesting. This is so fascinating.
All right, keep going. Same beat.
Yeah. So he knows he's got time there. That's really fascinating.
Keep going. Same beat again. Second verse.
I like he's alternating between these hi-hats, and I think the only difference is one's maybe a 16 and one's an 18, so it's a bit higher. Actually, let's take a look. He's got Byzance, Minel, lots of Minel. Oh wait, I think, yeah. Interesting setup overall. Feel Real by Drum Tech. So he is playing on an electric kit. That's interesting. Huh. Meinl everywhere. Oh, duh. Byzance is Meinl. He's just full on Meinl. I have one Meinl, 2 Meinls, technically. Technically 3 because it's a hi-hat, but anyway. Oh! He used... Okay. I'm gonna have to try this. I'm gonna have to try this method. This is working so well for him. Holy crap. I want to try this now and like see if it does make a difference, because like my last recording session was like probably 2 hours, and this man sat down, did his little track thing. I don't know how long the track with his vocals took, and then he's just laying it down in one take. This is great. He's in the zone. You can tell he's got his like eyes closed. Like, we're in it here. Let's do this. This is great. Also, somebody asked about what the bell is on a cymbal. You see that giant bump? Actually, let's get an overhead. I'll explain it more in a minute. Color me impressed. There we go. So you see there's that giant bump on the cymbal there, the shiny cymbal, that giant bump. So that's the bell. Now that is a very pronounced bell for one of these cymbals. Normally they're smaller like these other ones up here. But yeah, crazy.
Keep doing the first beat. It's gonna happen again.
Yep. So he knows immediately he's got room for a fill.
After this break, it goes to the verse again, same verse beat.
Man. Jeez. What? Okay. Oh, he did like interesting. Huh. This man's pulling out everything in his repertoire to just fit in. Oh, he even said the rush beat. So we'll get an example of the rush beat, but like watch this here. So he's doing the ba-na-na-na, and he's using
Move to the ride and do the rush beat.
Yep. Yeah. This just put the biggest smile on my face. I love this.
Slow down. 3, 4.
Oh wow, that is quite the time change. We go from, let's see.
3, 4.
Wait.
Here comes the slow down.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Oh man, these old tracks, just the talent of the musicians and hoping you can keep the time and then back up. I mean, you can play with the tempo, but good lord, that was an aggressive drop in tempo.
Here comes the odd part.
forgot about this. This isn't one that I go back and listen to that often because, like, it is very
Last
long.
one,
But
then to the rush beat. 1, 2, 3, 4.
wow, that is such an impressive mix of, like, mixing the vocals in like that is brilliant.
And back to the verse.
Wow. I want to see that again. That's so cool.
Keep going with that verse beat.
You know, real quick. So I noticed this with when we listened to Rush, where something that you don't think about until you hear the song without a drum track or with a different drum track is that everything instrumentally leads to sort of one or two drum beats that would really work, right? And this is another perfect example of that because he, at least for the verse bits, is just honed in on this type of beat, and I'm guessing probably because he's hearing that guitar chug, that dum 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 dum. He's hearing that guitar chug, and he's using that to inform his decision on how he's going to play the bass drum. I'm guessing. So because of that, you're able to kind of tell how tightly knit every instrument in this case a Led Zeppelin song is, which is just wild. But yeah, so now we've seen this kind of like tightly woven style in both Rush and in the Led Zeppelin. Man, it is late. Let's keep going.
Keep doing the same beat.
And he says it in time. Keep doing the same beat. I love it. He's using, like, you're taught to kind of, you know, hit the bass drum when you hit the cymbals, but man, he's just taking that to a whole other level.
One more fill. Back to a verse style beat.
This is wild.
Last one, then go to the slow part.
Yeah.
Last one.
This actually really works with that double bass in that spot, though. I'm trying to remember what was in those sections because I know it wasn't double bass, but man, he's just, it works.
Okay, switch to the ride, do the rush beat.
And then the rush beat. Oh man,
Some double bass.
mousepad material sucks for trying to make a drum beat. Yeah. Oh, he did manage to get kind of a blast. Not really a blast beat. Huh.
Okay, it repeats. 1, 2, 3, and again. weird.
So is he keeping... I think he is just keeping straight time on the double bass as he does this. Come on, show the foot cam. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, he absolutely is.
Okay, here comes the weird slowdown part.
Oh, offhand timekeeping. All right. That's brave for a first take, too.
Okay, do this whole thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, because he's going back and forth between his two China cymbals.
Back to the verse.
Oh, man, he's really just nailing this.
Okay, back to the rush beat on the ride. 2 and...
The one thing that's going to bug me is that China cymbal still has a sticker on it.
And some double bass here. Now more snares. Now back to the verse beat.
Okay. Wow.
Crash pause. Another crash. Get some octobons in there. Do another crash.
Some octobons in there.
Another
Well, this is the
crash.
end where there's nothing played at this part, I think, because we're... Yeah, no, we're done. He does have a very symmetrical setup, and I can respect that. Kind of. Yeah, no, there's just guitar and it ends.
Dude, you are a legend.
That is, dude.
No, no way. That was
insane. You did that on the.
That was, considering that was the first take, that dude's a monster. Holy crap, I need to watch more of his stuff, because just wow. Just wow. Wow. He, like, just laying down the vocal mic, like the track with the vocal mic, just laying that down, and then being like, all right, first and final take, let's do it. And he nailed it. He just pulled, like, borderline a Chad Smith there, which I like how that's a description. But, like, he just pulled a borderline Chad Smith performance by going in and just doing it. The only thing that he had going for him extra was his vocal track, which is a brilliant, brilliant method that I have never thought to try and now definitely want to try. So 66 Samus, you have earned a subscriber out of me. Wow.
no way. That was
insane.
Yeah. That was
You did
nuts.
that on the first take.
First take.
well, I prepared for it with cues, but it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
You could say that was pretty good.
That wasn't bad. He just played a full-on Led Zeppelin, a very difficult Led Zeppelin song, a long Led Zeppelin song, on the first take just by laying down vocal cues.
Thank you so
Nice
much.
Wild.
work, man. You don't know the name of the song.
No,
You guessed-
I guessed it was
Over
over the hills, but
Nope.
yeah, I guess
Yes.
Not Over the Hills.
Not that song. This
Yeah,
is
Achilles'
Achilles'
Last
Last
Stand.
I've heard that name before, but yeah, I guess I just never opened the song.
So this is from the second last Zeppelin studio
Yep,
album,
Presence.
of
Great
course,
album.
John Bonham on drums.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The one and only.
Mm-hmm.
He of course played this on his single kick, the 26-inch bass drum.
26-inch, not 20-inch. I'm sorry, 20-inch is not... That's, I think, my kick size. 26-inch, massive. I messed that up. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've watched anything about Led Zeppelin. Still listen to their music, but dang, 26-inch, that's even crazier.
And for any drummer out there who has tried playing this song, like the doubles on a 26-inch bass drum, I don't know how
With a single
Bonham
pedal.
did it. Like, it's so hard to do. Cool. So we're gonna load up the original with John Bonham's drum part in there.
26-inch
You can get a vibe
bass,
for
single
what he
bass,
did in
single pedal.
1975.
4.
they
5.
recorded
That was
this.
close. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I could rock out to this
I
all day.
wasn't too far off with the verse beats.
No.
Oh, I love those fills.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he slows it down.
Yeah. Kind of. Bum, bum, bum,
Wow.
bum, 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 bum.
Ooh.
Yeah. I could not remember for the life of me what was in that section. And he did a really good job doing like the double bass thing, but yeah, I totally forgot the da 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 da.
Ah.
Yep.
That makes sense. Ah, more hits.
So good.
Ooh, halftime.
Yep. Kind of. Yeah, look at him go.
Let's see what he does here.
Nothing.
Maybe Octobans?
So no crashes here. Okay.
Literally nothing here. The song just ends.
Oh, maybe that was it.
Yeah, that was it, bud.
Man, what a song.
Yeah.
It's an epic.
How have I never heard that before? I feel like I could cry listening to that song. It's so good.
I still think the original is missing the electronic Octobans.
Get some Octobans in there.
So what do you think?
That was so much fun. I'm
was
very
great.
glad that you guys could have thrown something way harder at me with like more.
Okay. Like, it's so nice and heartwarming to hear a drummer like this. His attitude is fantastic, which I've said about a bunch of drummers, but his attitude is so good. But for him, and this, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but for him to take a song like Achilles' Last Stand, such a long song, such an intense song, such a great song, and play it on the first take, and then be like, y'all could have thrown something harder at me. Bro, it's such a it is a difficult, long, epic song, and you nailed it. You're like, oh, you could have thrown something more difficult at me. This dude is so humble, and I love it.
For odd times and crazy that was
Oh man.
So Samus, in your experience, you filmed lots of YouTube videos in your career. How did this one compare to some of the other challenging videos that you've done? Do you do this type of thing often? Was this harder or easier than you expected?
well, I don't do this kind of stuff very often where I just, obviously listen to a song without the drums and kind of put my own creativity on it. There's some times where I already know a song that has the drums in it, I'll remove it and just put blast beats on it just because it's funny.
Just 'cause it's funny.
Yeah, nothing like this before. This was a real good challenge for the brain and just trying to see,
This is
not
great.
necessarily what John would have played, but I was just trying to, play beats that I thought, didn't sound horrible.
Yeah,
with
that's what you gotta
with the
do.
music that was happening.
That's
I hope
awesome.
this is what Bonham does, because I'm going to feel like an idiot if I'm playing the same beat for all this.
Obviously, John recorded this in '75.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
cool to hear how even the rhythmic ideas that
Yeah,
you were
it
pulling
just
out on your
stuck.
version, like the galloping bass drum.
Love the gallop on the guitar or bass, whatever's doing that.
Yes. I just said. So he used the chugging, or as he said, the gallop. He used that pattern on the guitar to actually inform his decision on how he was going to use it in the bass.
Like the galloping bass drum.
Love the gallop on the guitar or bass, whatever's doing that. So good.
It's still like in line with
Yeah.
like, the rhythmic style that he was going after.
Right,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That foundation goes a long way, and it's still prevalent. So
Yeah.
Man. Well, you crushed it. Nice work.
thank you, man. That was such a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for having me here. Oh, you're
What a great video. You all you all really, like, I take your recommendations so seriously, which is why I get frustrated when these songs get, like, taken down because of copyright, or I can't post something because, like, Sony doesn't want to play nice, or I tried to do the opening for Oshinoko recently, and that got claimed by like 5 different companies. So it frustrates me when I have these issues, but you all do recommend some great stuff, and this was another one. So thank you all so much for recommending this video. Go check it out on your own. As always, I linked the video in the description, and there's 66 Samus on my recommended feed for the next video. How about that? I guess I will actually go and subscribe to him right now before I go any further. Bam. There we go. So go check out 66 Samus. I will have, of course, Drumio's channel, his channel, and the original video linked in the description down below. And if you enjoy this content, go ahead and maybe leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like it, definitely make sure to subscribe. And, of course, like I keep saying, check them out, because I wouldn't have, like, this series wouldn't exist without these incredible artists and drummers doing what they do, and me being able to take my experience and overlay it in some way. Aside from that, thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Keep leaving suggestions, and assuming they're not destroyed with copyright, I will try to get them on the channel. We will listen to everything. It's just a matter of when. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching again, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. I have to go edit this before it drops at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Have a good one.